What's up guys, TurtleCraft here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today, well, actually yesterday, I was watching a video from Cube Hamster. It's actually a pretty old video, but whatever. In which he talked about Schrodinger's cat and replicating the Schrodinger's cat experiment in Minecraft using a chicken and melons. So thinking about that, watching that, it made me think that with Minecraft we could explain a lot of science and physics and just any kind of theories. And I wanted to take advantage of that and talk to you guys today about the many worlds interpretation. So if you're not, first of all, if you're not familiar with Schrodinger's cat or Cube Hamster or his experiment with chickens and melons, I will link you guys to his video, and I will link his video in the description. But basically, it's saying that an item that has to go through a choice, whether being on or off, or being alive or dead, or being just being in two different positions. Usually when we see them, we just notice, hey, it's off, hey, it's on, But when we have the item completely blocked off from our perspective, while we are not interacting with it, the quantum system is considered to be both alive and dead. It's considered to be in a superposition, I believe they call it. And it is not until we interact with it that it decides whether it's on or off, or alive or dead. And if you see here, to our surprise, it's alive. Because most things in quantum science and quantum physics are surprising. So I'm going to explain the many worlds theory in using my quantum physics decision maker 9001, or the many worlds interpretation. So what I have right here is a little machine, and I'm going to put a pig inside of it, and I'm going to close it. Now I'm going to flip this lever, and that lever is going to activate a dispenser. Now that dispenser has arrows and has flowers, and it has both 192. 192 items. 3 stacks of each. So it has exactly a 50% chance of doing that. So whether we're going to get an arrow or a flower is basically completely random. So now I'm going to open it, and we're going to see either the pig getting hurt, or not the pig getting hurt, but the pig got hurt, maybe even dead, or there's a flower in there. While I am not interacting with this, and this is the reason I have my sound off, so you cannot listen to it, or listen to the noise that the dispenser makes while firing arrows and everything. While we're not interacting with it, we can assume that the pig is both alive, or that he didn't take any damage, or dead, that he did take damage. But as soon as I open the box, what Schrodinger's cat would say is that the system would be forced to go into either one state or the other. In this case, the pig got hurt. But what the many worlds interpretation, or multiple worlds interpretation, says is that and it goes from being into a superposition into, and it splits basically. So let's say, for example, we have this right here and this right here, right? Actually, this right here. And we have a lever here, and we have redstone here, and redstone here. And when I flip this lever, let's say that we, when I flip the lever, let's say we do not know what the output is going to be, right? We don't know if it's going to be on or off. However, when we look at it, we have two different paths. You know, since this is both alive and dead at the same time, when we act with it, it splits into two, where one of them is alive and the other one's dead. Same thing happens with the pig. It's split into two. It's split into two realities, let's say. One where the pig did get hurt, and one where when I opened the room, all you saw was a flower. So right now, there's a parallel universe, so to call it, where I'm talking right now about how there's a parallel universe where the pig did get hurt, since in that universe the pig did not get hurt. If that makes sense. So where does this split thing go? Basically, it forms two different realities. Or well, not it forms, but it's this superposition system was already two. It was actually made of infinite. It's actually made of infinite realities, and it's just when you reacted with it, it took two of those realities, and and separated them. So once you're in here, you're stuck with this one, and you cannot go to this one. And if you're in here, you're stuck with this, and you cannot go with this. Like right now, I cannot decide to open this again and see that there's a flower right here instead of the pig, because the pig did get hurt. It happened. We cannot change that. Same thing here. It's on. We cannot change that. Of course, if I flip the lever a bit. You know what I mean. So that's basically what the many worlds interpretation is all about. If I flip that lever another time, the pig did get hurt and did not get hurt at the same time. So as I open this, it did get hurt again. And just so that you guys believe that I'm not lying. If I can get the pig to move. Oh well. You see, there's... Oh look. Yeah. It actually dropped the flower. Never mind then. The pig did not get hurt. But now, instead of two, we've created two parallel universes. And I'm going to mark them with green and, red and blue to show you how it works. We have this one and this one. And now in this one, let's say, goes like that. And then the other one, it goes like this. And this is just to give you an example. It's kind of hard to do. So let's say, you flip the lever, and you have one side that is on and one side that is off. And the same here, you have one that it's off and one that it's on. But now, let's say that in those two channels that we made right here, we can say that we made another choice, because from we have this one or this one, in which we reacted with, and as soon as we react with this one or with this one, it splits into another two, which is either this one being off again and being on. So for example, right here with the pig, first time we flipped the lever, we weren't sure, and we ended up deciding that it did get hurt, so it's dead. And then the next time we reacted with it again, and we got that it did not get hurt because I got the flower, which means that now it's alive. So we're right here. We're in this path, and that means that we cannot go into this one, into that one, or into this one. And we already have 4 different parallel universes. And like that, the world is full of different worlds where there's just a slight change. Quantum mechanics works exactly the same way, because quantum mechanics doesn't talk about exact things. It talks about the most possible place where things could be. So electrons behave the same way that this does, and therefore we cannot tell exactly which one, whether we're in the top or in the bottom, but we can tell not pretty accurately, but we can tell fairly accurately in which one do we believe or do we think we are. And that's what quantum physics is all about. Finding out where's the most likely place where an electron would be. Let's say that I have a charge like this, and I put the thing here. We're trying to find out where the strongest current is, but we do not know either that the torch is here, right? We cannot see the torch, and we cannot see the strength level of this. However, because of the color of it right now, and I'm just metaphorically speaking, of course, electrons don't have a color and use different things, but we can infer that the most possible the strongest point is this one, because it has the brightest color, and it is. And that's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's Scronger's pig now. Hope you all had a great time, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.